hot day. Just collected some catnip plants. Let's see what I got here. I can get it to undo here. Just dump it out. Got a couple pounds, probably 3 pounds, 2-3 pounds worth. I'm going to be drying it today. We're drying it for the next few days, rather. Okay, so here's what I collected. It's quite a bit. They're pretty hardy pieces, pretty large. Some of the pieces are quite extraordinarily thick. They're some of them are about pinky sized in the stems. And these are some real good specimens. And as you can see, Zelda took no time to smell it all the way from downstairs. She came all the way upstairs from being able to smell this. So let's just give her a moment. She only gets to experience something like this a few times a year. Well, it's probably like 5, 6, 7 times a year, but still she loves it. Zelda, what do you think of all this CatPot? Is this exciting? Could you smell it from downstairs? That's why you came running? Yes, I think you did. Waiting for her to just roll in it. You can eat as much of it as you want right now because I have enough here for all of Connecticut. She doesn't understand. How can this be? How can all of this be for me? Well, it simply is. This is all for you. The Princess of CatPot. She loves it. Surprised she hasn't sneezed yet. It's amazing, huh? Do you love it? Do you love it so much? It's the best day ever, isn't it, kitty? It's just absolutely the best day that ever was. She doesn't know which one to start biting. There's just so much of it. She ventures into it. You can hear the stems being crushed underneath her massive weight. I'm just kidding, you're very small. No, it's all for you, don't be scared. Buries her little face in it. All the neighbor kitties are jealous. So I just did my first harvest of the year. There's no seed pods yet. They haven't started growing. This was simply a pruning. I'd prune most of the plant, leave the bottom of the stalk with a few leaves on it, and see all these side shoots like this guy? You leave those and they grow bigger than the main shoot was. So basically I cut back my garden by about 3/4. I collected about 3/4 of all the existing foliage in stalks and give it a few weeks and it'll grow back much thicker, much more dense. I'll have twice as much, maybe more, than I had 10 minutes ago before I collected this. And then I'll do that a few more times, and then I'll let it grow to its full length. It'll mature, and each one of the shoots, instead of having 1 or 2 or 3 main shoots, they'll each have 7 or 8. I mean, it's usually like an even number since I removed the center stalk, which would give it an odd number. And each one of those will produce a seed pod where the cat bud is grown, which is the most potent part of all the catnip. And I let the seed pods mature until they almost have seeds in them, and before they ripen and flower, I pick them, and that becomes the most potent of all catnip, the super nip. Thank you for watching. This was a whole bunch of catnip.